At first, it is just catchy, a joke, a clever metaphor. But if we slow down, if we actually listen, what are we singing along to? According to Adams and Fuller 2006, rap music often depicts women as objects, only good for sex and abuse. It is not accidental, it is systematic. These songs don't just reflect culture, they shape it. In the context of the Philippines, misogyny doesn't just exist in politics or power structure. It thrives in music. It thrives in what we call trending. And the scary part, it is not just a background noise. It's shaping how we see women, even when we think we're just having fun. Songs like these aren't subtle. They are not metaphors. They are blunt. They sexualize women without care, without precaution, and without consequence. And it's not just one artist. This is a pattern. These lyrics don't just describe love or even desire. They describe ownership. Women are talked about like things to look at, touch, taste, and use. What makes it worse? Kids sing along, teenagers dance to it, and grown men defend it. And because it's wrapped in a beat and a good hook, we call it culture. But let's be clear, this is misogyny dressed up as a hit. On TikTok, a single line becomes a sound. That sound becomes a trend. Then that trend becomes normal. That's the danger. What starts as just a line becomes part of our language. What starts as a joke becomes a belief. It is what I call the domino effect. One lyric, one laugh, one viral clip at a time. Until misogyny is no longer offensive. It is catchy. We know these lyrics are wrong, but we hit share anyway. We say, don't take it seriously. But here's the thing. Music is never just music. It builds culture. And right now, that culture is telling women that being degraded is entertainment. It's not just men who feel this. Sometimes, women join in. Not because they hate women, but because they've been taught to value male attention above all else. Internalized misogyny sounds like, at least I'm not like her. That's why guys like me more. I don't post thirst traps. I have class. These aren't just words. They are weapons used by women against women. And the more we see this online, the more it reinforces that there's only one kind of woman worth respecting, and she's usually the one that men approves of. That is not empowerment. That is patriarchy in disguise. As Rappler writer Anna Santos said, internalized misogyny turns women against women. You don't even need men to do the work anymore. Now you might ask, some women sing these songs too. Is that still misogyny? Here's where it gets tricky. Reitner Michner, 2019, explains that when sex sells, artists, even women, may feel forced to exploit their image just to survive. In an industry run by men, even empowerment can become a product. The line between owning your sexuality and selling it gets blurred. So we have to ask, are women expressing themselves freely, or are they adapting to a system that rewards misogyny? Because when the only path to success is to sexualize yourself, that is not empowerment. That is survival. We need to remember that misogyny isn't always violent. Sometimes it is catchy. Sometimes it goes viral.
Para meron tayong space sa likod, ating sulitin ang amok, magsisilbi na